back up a little bit. Looks like something got a hold of a turkey and then stashed it in the tree, but it's picked clean, man. There's nothing left but bone. Every little bit of meat is off. There's feet down there at the bottom. A little bit of spinal cord left up at the top above the hips. But I didn't put it in that tree. That's how I found it, wedged up in this tree. You see the highway down below me there. I've been going for about 3 hours now. I still haven't found any sheds, but I've still got about 3 hours before I have to leave, so we'll stay at it. It's pretty cool though. Alright guys, we're on the board. It's a 2-point. It's old, pretty chalky. Oh no, it's a 3-point. I didn't see the other tine. See that third tine sticking up now. It's super thick in here. Just kind of show you what I've been hiking through. There's so many beds in here. I thought for sure there'd be more sheds in here. I haven't found any until this one, but we didn't get skunked. And I'm in Box Elder County. So that's another county that I found a shed in now. That's 3 for the year. That means 26 left to go for the Utah29 Shed Tour. So I'm going to pull this out and we'll get a better look at it. So there it is. It's not a massive horn. And it's pretty old. It's probably at least 3 or 4 years old, but super excited to find it. Thank you, Lord, for helping me find that shed. Thank you for the great day. The sun's out now. It's been cold, guys. The temperature today is only supposed to be 28, which isn't bad, but the wind's been blowing 15, 20 miles an hour, so it's been cold. But the sun's finally broken out. So pretty cool to find that shed. See if we can find the other one buried in here. Hey guys, any idea what this is? It's threaded here on the top. And it's staked in 2 spots. Back out a little bit so you can see it. I'm way up on a steep hillside, just kind of give you a feel for where I am. So just curious if you guys know what that is. Hopefully you can hear with the wind. Actually, it doesn't look like it's staked in. I mean, there's bolts going through, but they're not in the ground. So, anyway, please comment below. Let me know if you know what that is. I'm almost wondering it's like from a power line, maybe. At the top of a power pole at one time. But anyway, let me know what you think. Well, guys, I think I just found the answer to my question about that piece of metal I found. I found it about 10 yards from here. And this sure looks like the top from an old power line. So, let's see here. It says Hemon Gray on it. And then somewhere else says made in the USA. That sure looks like the old tops that they ran the power lines around. So I think that's what that metal piece was. I could be wrong though. If you guys know for sure what it is and I'm wrong, just let me know, comment below. But pretty cool. I'll leave it there. Guys, found a little old chalky base. Looks like it's been there for a long time. When I grab it, if it's super brittle, I'm probably just going to leave it. I don't think I'll take it down the mountain, but if it's not too brittle, I will. You can see that's been there a long time. And I think I'll go ahead and take it. So that's shed number 2 for the day. I got about probably another hour and a half to 2 hours before I have to get out of here. So hopefully we can find one more. Well Well, guys, welcome to the Minute on the Mountain for this video. The verse I want to talk about today is Luke 19:10, which says, "The Son of Man has come to seek and to save that which is lost." And so if you think about the last video I posted, I talked about the fact how God is always pursuing us, how he's the one taking initiative. And this is another great example of that. Jesus is the one who's speaking in this verse. And he says, "I have come to seek and to save that which is lost." So again, he's taking the initiative. He is seeking us out. And that so encourages me that that's part of God's character, that he's seeking us out. He's not a God that's far off. He's not a God that's aloof. The other thing that I really think is interesting about the story of Zacchaeus is Zacchaeus was also seeking Jesus. Zacchaeus knew he was coming into town. Zacchaeus wanted to have an encounter with Jesus. Now Zacchaeus, we know from the story, was a short man. He wasn't tall in stature. And so he had to run ahead of the crowd and climb a tree to be able to see Jesus. Now, if you think about a grown man and a wealthy man, it says that Zacchaeus was the chief tax collector. So he was probably very wealthy, and he accumulated most of that wealth by extortion and by cheating people, so he was hated. So he sneaks ahead of the crowd. He climbs this tree so that he can have an encounter with Jesus. And it just made me wonder, when's the last time I was willing to embarrass myself to have a fresh encounter with Jesus? And so for those of us who have a relationship with God through Jesus Christ, I just encourage you to take risks from time to time. Be willing to do something that maybe is a little embarrassing or maybe seems a little foolish, to be able to have a fresh encounter. So that's the thought for today. Again, Luke 19:10, "The Son of Man has come to seek and to save that which is lost." I just got back from picking up my trail cam, so I'm out in Blacksmith Fork Canyon. I put it up there about 6 weeks ago. I originally had intended to leave it up there for about 3 months, but a lot of guys hike this once the snow starts melting, and I didn't have a lock on it. It was just strapped in the tree, and so I didn't want to leave it up there once it started getting some traffic around here. So one of the cool things about pulling that trail cam down is there was a lot of elk sign around it, a lot of tracks, a lot of droppings, a lot of hair, a lot of beds, and normally we don't get a lot of elk this far down the canyon. And so I think maybe the deeper snow we have this year is pushing them down a little bit. So hopefully when I come back up here and start looking for some deer sheds in this area, maybe we'll get lucky and find a bonus elk shed or two. So thanks for coming along. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope you're having a great week. And if you're up in the mountains, stay safe. And we'll see you on the next video.